What's up, guys, and welcome to my review for The Strangers, Chapter 1. This film is Chapter 1 of a trilogy that was shot back to back to back. Yeah, that's kind of shocking to me right off the bat. This movie is not good. Um, this movie is terrible. This movie is, look, I've seen some films this year that I did not like. Films this year that, you know, one particularly I hated. Well, now there's a second film that I would say I genuinely hated. I mean, this movie is so uninspired. I mean, there is not a hint of tension in this film. This is one of the worst film couples that I've ever seen. If you want to know the plot and you don't know the plot, you probably know the plot. A couple, car breaks down, they're on a vacation, they're on a trip, they got to go somewhere to get their car fixed, so they're going to one of the internet houses, as one of the characters in the movie says, and this cabin in the woods that they stay at, that these three people in masks just start terrorizing them. And that's really the plot of the film. Now, I've seen the original Strangers film, the 2008 movie, recently, a couple years ago. I rewatched that, and I actually think that that's not a terrible movie. I don't think the script is nearly as bad as the script in this movie. It does kind of fizzle out toward the end because they don't really have anywhere interesting for the story to go. So by the end of it, it just kind of fizzles out. This movie is very similar. There's no interesting place for the story to go, but it doesn't fizzle out because the movie was fizzled out from the moment it started. The dialogue is so bad. In this film, these characters are so stupid. They're making some of the worst choices you could believe. And the acting isn't great either. The guy who plays the boyfriend is terrible in this movie. He is so dull. He doesn't even seem like he's in the. You want to know why my camera's moving? It's because of this cat. It's because of this cat. That's why. Yeah, but he's terrible in this film. The boyfriend is terrible in this film. And the girlfriend, Madelaine Petsch, she's trying, but when she's giving these facial expressions of she's in fear and terror and she's crying, she's just really just an ugly crier. And she just, I don't know, she was hit and miss with me in this movie, more miss than hit. But the whole film was a miss, and I just don't. And it's a profitable movie. I think it was. I could be wrong about this, but I believe the budget was around $9 million. Like I said, I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But it's made like 30 million worldwide, something like that. So it's profitable. And obviously, there's two more that they already filmed. I don't know when they're coming out. I don't know if there's release dates. But by the end of the movie, like the last shot of the movie, it's just like, where can you possibly go? Where can you possibly go with not just one more movie, but two more movies? What? Another hour and a half each. That's another 3 hours of this nonsense. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. And if you wanted to do that, get better screenwriters. I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me. This movie is a goose egg. It's a goose egg. It's a 0 out of 5 stars. I did not like a thing about it. This movie is the most uninspired, bland, just thing. You can sit there and watch it, but it's like sitting on your porch watching the traffic go by. I mean, it's the same exact thing. It's like you're watching the birds in the sky. I mean, it's just, yeah. This is a terrible film. It's a terrible film, and I cannot believe that there's 2 more coming out. It really, truly baffles me. But regardless, that's my thoughts on The Strangers Chapter 1. Guys, comment down below. Did you see the movie? What'd you think about it? Did you like it? Are you looking forward to the next 2 movies? Leave that down below. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Look, we got Inside Out coming this week. Inside Out 2. And in preparation for that, I'm going to review a Pixar movie that's going to be celebrating its 20th anniversary. A lot of films are celebrating their 20th anniversary this year. 2004 was a great year for film. And The Incredibles is the Pixar film that I'm going to be talking about before the release of Inside Out 2. So come on back, check that out. Also, we're going to be talking about episode 3 of The Acolyte, John Krasinski's If. A lot of exciting stuff coming to the channel. Hey guys, you can follow me on Twitter and or X at RyanKing72 and Instagram and TikTok at KingOfRises131. And that's been it for me. Thank you so much for watching my review for The Strangers, Chapter 1. And until next time, over and out.